You, what's your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
You, what's your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
You, what's your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
You, what's your profession? I'm a potter.
Spartans! What is your profession?
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
We are with you, sire.
This is where they die.
For Sparta, for freedom.
Today, no Spartan dies.
Prepare for glory.
Remember this day, Spartan, for it will be yours. This is madness. A long time. This is Sparta.
What's going on, y'all? You already know what it is. Your boy Tune and Sports. Let's talk about it. So I'm all over the New York Knicks thing, man. I got it out of my system, and I'm rooting for the Heat to beat the Knicks, and I'm gonna say about 6 or 7 games. Regardless, I'm rooting for Miami Heat, man. That's just what it is. I'm rooting for the Heat to beat the Knicks in 6 or 7. Evan Mobley, though, this is gonna be a quick little string. Evan Mobley will be making a change this offseason. Evan Mobley told the Cavs president of basketball operations, as we know, Kobe Altman, when the two did meet for the end of the season meeting, he told Kobe Altman that he's looking to add more to his frame for next season.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
So yeah, he's looking to add more frame to him for next season, man. And if you look at it like these players right here, man, that took a leap in like their body transformation. We see guys like Giannis, right? Giannis, when he first got into the league, man, he was, like this. And then eventually, as he, progressed along his journey, Giannis turned into this. It's different. It's a whole completely different Giannis. And then we have Anthony Davis, you know, back then when it was he was with New Orleans. And then we fast forward a little bit, you know, a little difference, man. But Evan Mobley, man, he's looking to add more to his frame. That's what him and Kobe Altman have discussed towards the season that came to an end. And he's going to be adding a in-home weight room. So he's gonna have his own weight room at his home, and that shows, to me, that shows how serious Evan Mobley is, right? He wants to get stronger. I mean, he wants to go get better, not just stronger, but he's gonna want to get better as well. And some players don't have the work ethics of others, or some don't have none at all. But Mobley is a guy who I think got a high work ethic for sure. He's barely legal of age, and he's thinking like that. That's crazy, right? So he's barely legal age, and he already want to improve, as he should though. That's how every player who's coming to league should want to get better. At the season that came to an end like this, and I think when it's said and done, all said and done, these top three picks that was chosen, I believe Evan Mobley will be better than both the guys that was drafted ahead of him. Um, in my opinion, if we talking, because some people are throwing Hall of Fame out there. It's too early for that. But if we talking that, um, if we are talking that, and he had the potential to like go over Darius Garland, right? And he had the potential to be our best player on the team. We looking for him to take a leap into being a number two. But right now, to me, Evan Mobley is the third best player on the team. Some might feel like Jared Allen is, but I think it's Mitchell, Garland, and then it's Evan Mobley. And then you could rearrange how you want to do it after that. You want to put Allen or Cass LeVert. But I think Evan Mobley is the third best player on his team, one of the most important players on his team. But I think he's the third best player on his team as we speak. Um, yeah, that's what I think, right? And he's 7 foot, 215 pounds. He definitely could put on some more weight, but not too much. So I don't know what y'all thinking. Like, I say about 10 to like 15 pounds of muscle, maybe like 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. Um, or more. I don't know, or more, but I say about 10 to 15 pounds of muscles for Evan Mobley.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
He definitely gonna bulk up, man, and he did it last coming to the season. He been and he still be hitting the weight room, and I he'll get there, man. And I hear people on YouTube, with their whack takes that don't really know. I would say they don't know balls. They be saying some of the dumbest things and getting a bunch of views, but they calling Evan Mobley a bust because he didn't perform how they wanted him to perform, I guess, in his first postseason, and it's a video out there. They call Evan Mobley a bust, man. I don't know if they Toronto Raptors fans or what, but they saying like, just call him out, man. And that's nasty work. That's
Shame. Shame. Shame.
so I'm guessing they want him to drop like 30 and 15 to gain their approval or something. Like yeah, these guys on YouTube, man, they be crazy, bro. They say some crazy things on here, man, looking for views, and they don't really know what development is. They don't know that we have other guys on this team, on this roster, that limits the touches that Evan Mobley gets. So the offense is not run through Evan Mobley, and we have two ball dominant guards who controls the ball most of the time. So it's gonna be like that. But he's one of the guys that's clearly untouchable. When it comes to these trades, he's untouchable. His defense is there. We just waiting for his offense to clearly arrive. And he got high potential. He got the potential to, everybody see it. It's not just like it's not just hype. People see it. You see flashes of it. So he has potential to take it to what I mean, like another level, man. So he has high potential along with adding some mass, like muscle. He also need to work on his offense on the off season, man. I think him or Okoro, they all need to work on their offense all off season. I'm not sure it's going to be easy to develop like a 3-point shot, like a three ball that quick. Because we we have a window right now. The window is not that big. Like the window, I'm talking about as far as Donovan Mitchell goes. Him being on his team and us trying to like compete. So we're gonna have a longer window, but right now the window is short to compete with Donovan Mitchell, right? So I'm just looking at it as that. So do we have enough time for him to develop a three ball that quick? Right now, he was he was at 21%. So if he could jump to at least, I'm gonna say 31%. Let me know if I'm bugging. Maybe I'm probably asking for too much, but if he could jump from 21 to 31% going into next season, I would love to say 33%. You know, just some type of three ball shot, because I think his percentage actually went down from year one to year two. I think his percentage went down about maybe 4%. I might be off. So, but if I'm asking for a lot, but if he could jump to like the 30s, 33, 31, that's cool, man. It's not that easy, how people think it will be for him to develop so fast, this three ball. And and I don't want to touch on getting rid of Jared Allen. I don't want to get on them trade talks. But you really have to think, man. You just have to think about the moves that have to be made. And like I said, I don't think you panic, but getting rid of Jared Allen, man, I don't know, man. Or putting him on a bench. Would you really have an $80 million center coming off the bench? That sounds kind of crazy though, right? That sounds crazy. But I mean, I don't know, man. If Mobley is able to play the five, you know, I mean, there's really no big man on today. It's like no real big man on today. There are still bigs that can outmuscle Evan Mobley. We've seen it already. So at best, right now, Mobley is probably a four for sure. He's locked to be the four. I'm just thinking like he could play the five, maybe. Because we talking about Evan Mobley being compared to like Chris Bosh, KG comparisons, Tim Duncan ish. Mobley got the skill set potential, so we're going to really see what Evan Mobley can accomplish, over these couple of years, man. You see this picture here, Evan Mobley he looked different from when he first started out. Evan Mobley has been working on himself, and he's gonna continue to work on himself as he get a home gym built in his home, whatever. That's what him and Kobe Altman was discussing. Uh, but putting him at the five, man, cause y'all trying to get rid of Jared Allen. Some people was talking about getting rid of Jared Allen, but putting him at the five. Let's say Jared Allen come off the bench. I mean, I don't know, man. You put him at the five. It really all depends on certain matchups, like what teams are we playing. The matchups. Uh, like look at that kid from OKC, man. I can't wait to see him on the floor next season. I really want to see what that look like. The kid Chet from OKC who got hurt playing against LeBron. Can't wait to see what that look like next season with that team. But like today is really no real bigs, but there are still bigs. So Evan Mobley wouldn't be a long term situation. He would have to get way bigger than that um, to be a long term center. So right now he's really a four. He's a power forward. So you should just leave it at that. I hear talks about rumors about Donovan Mitchell wanting out or leaving New York. A lot of New York Knicks fans be saying it's the same stuff, going off the reports, trying to that's cool. That's good news for y'all to have something to talk about. I guess it's just something that like because you gotta understand, people know, people have sources, but it's just something to talk about. It's definitely newsworthy for people to have content or if they're gonna talk about it on TV or not. But that's not my concern, nor do I really care. I really don't care about the whole Donovan in New York thing, man. That's whack, man. I don't care, man. I mean, you got you're gonna have to have this talk one day, right? Because it's gonna keep on. You're gonna hear ESPN probably talking about it soon. It's gonna happen. They're gonna talk about Donovan in New York, him wanting to leave. Is he gonna sign an extension with the Cavs? Oh, he's ultimately. Is the talk's gonna happen, bro? I see it already scripted how it's gonna be. So It is what it is, man. But it really don't concern me. Like right now, I'm just worried about the team getting better and trying to get back into that championship round. So the Donovan Mitchell New York thing is kind of whack, man. I don't really care. And right now, the way I see it right now, Spider is with us, so he's official. He's still with us.
To this day, to this day.
Until something changed, he's still with us to this day. So I don't see him on a New York. I don't see no Nick jersey on him. I see him as a Cavalier. He even got like a camp coming up, for the youngest um over at what you call it. He got a camp coming up. I think is it in Cleveland? I think it's in Cleveland. He got a camp coming up over in Ohio though, but it is what it is. I guess it's something to talk about, man. But if right, like if he like leaves, right, like if Donovan Mitchell leave, um I mean that's cool because y'all have to understand, it would be cool if Spider finished his career here. I would me personally, I'm a fan of Spider. I would love that, or for him to resign with us when his deal is up. But the long-term plan was already in place. That's what y'all gotta understand. It was already in place, man. Nobody knew we was getting. I didn't even know we was getting Donovan Mitchell, bro. That's the crazy part, man. Kobe surprised us all with that, man. What's going on, Tom K? Salute, bro. Spiders with the cast for near term. That Knicks talk is noise out there when his contract ends. Yeah, yeah. I look. I know it's gonna be talk, man. They definitely gonna talk about it on like first take or something. Like it's out there, man. We seen the reports. We know the reports that's out there, but people talking about it. But I mean it is what it is. Like I'm not even like that's just distraction at this point, man. I'm looking for the team to get better and try to compete. And then this is out there now, but as far as I'm concerned, Donovan is a Cavalier. We have two more years with him. We have 2 more years with him in the play option, I think. I think it's 2 more years in the play option, and we know he's probably not going to choose a contract extension. He's going to probably go get more, like try to get more money free agency, or if he leaves and whatever like that. Maybe last year the contract they make a move. If yeah, you can always if Donovan give you a clear indication that he's not looking to resign, or but it's up to Dan Gilbert and him to sign off if he want Donovan gone, man. I'm pretty, we hear them talking. I'm pretty sure they having conversations. But right now I think it's just too early to really to have these talks. Like we just got finished with our first playoffs. I think it's just too early. I mean, he still got 2 years left on his contract with a play option. I think it's just too early, man. I get it though. I really do get it. By that time, DG and Mobley grown. Yeah, right. And I'm looking at that too. I'm looking at yeah. That's what I'm looking at, man. For me, it's all about DG and Mobley. Like let's say if Spider do split or whatever. I'm worried about DG and Mobley, man. How they development gonna go? What's going on, Coach? Salute, Coach. How you doing, Coach? I'm just doing a quick stream, man. On Evan Mobley, real quick, man. But we just talking about the Donovan Mitchell real quick. We know it's a short window with him, man. Um, but if Donovan Mitchell, let's say he don't resign, when the deal is up, I said that like the long term plan for me, for us, was already in place with Evan Mobley and Darius Garland. Because when we traded Sexton. And we traded Kyle Sexton because we had to choose between Darius Garland and Kyle Sexton as the small backup. I know we're gonna have to. Kyle Sexton got hurt. We would have to choose between who was going to be the guard. Just I don't know how it would have looked with the Laurie marketing thing, having Kyle Sexton back. But we it was one day you was gonna have to choose between DG and Colin Sexton, right? So we traded Colin Sexton, and when DG, the PG, Darius Garland signed that max deal, that's the day he became really our franchise point guard. That's we chose he's going to be our franchise point guard officially. And then the day that we drafted Evan Mobley is the day he became our future, man. The potential with Evan Mobley is there, man. The offense is not there yet, but we see the defense side. We still waiting on the offense, and we banking on Evan Mobley to take over, and possibly he could be the number one option one day down the line. It could definitely happen. In the future, I would love to like run the offense through a Evan Mobley, man. That's like a key for me. I would love to do that. He definitely can be an all-star in this league. So his numbers slightly increased from year 1 to 2. It's just a slight increase. He went from 15 points to 16.2. Not too major. His rebounding went from 8.3 to 9. Field goal percentage went from 50 to 55. He got the same amount of shots up, and he played 10 more games this year from last year. And he finished second in the NBA Defensive Player of the Year voting with 1.5 blocks per game. Or was he third? I think he was second, right? Or was he third? I think he was second. He finished second behind Triple J. And he's not the strongest, but that defense makes up for all that. You know what I mean? It makes up for it. We just need to get stronger. That's all, and get a real bench. Yeah, man. What Evan Mobley he getting his own little gym at his home. So he's ready. Evan Mobley already he ready to work, man. The bench, we know the bench got to get retooled, man. Got to get reshaped. Um, that's it right there, man. I'm cool. I'm cool with the starting five, man. But at this point, I don't know. Do we start Isaac Okoro? I don't know, man. But we still need to develop Isaac Okoro to be that real 3 and D guy for us, man. But if there's a player out there that can slide in that 3 spot for us, then that'd be cool too. But I'm cool with Okoro though, if that's that. But that bench definitely has to be reshaped. I'm not. We need some guy. We need probably bring Levert back. We need bigger physical wings. We need shooting, man. That's the most part that I think that's probably number one. Maybe it's the shooting part because we need shooters, man. We definitely need shooters. Um, Mobley needs strength to move defenders out the paint for space. A real jump shot would be a killer. Yeah, if he gets a offensive game, man. Man, like a mid, like some type of space in a mid range. Like for his 3-point shot, I said that if he could jump that 21% to at least 31, I'm probably pushing it, but if he could make it go to like 31% from the three or 33, maybe 31, but I think he'll be all right, but definitely develop a mid range game because that's all he's missing. We just need some type of spacing, and let me see. You like Oubre from Charlotte? Yeah, I'm me. Kelly Oubre from Charlotte, man. I was talking to one of my peoples on here about it. I'm so on Kelly Oubre, man. I don't know. I'm so on him. I mean, he can shoot the three, but if you look at the percentage wise, he don't shoot the best from the three. I don't think. I think he shoot. Do he shoot around the same thing Isaac Okoro shooting, or I think he shoot less percentage than Isaac Okoro, but he can hit the three. He's a big player. You can slide at the three. Um, I'm so on Kelly Oubre, man. But if we could get him for on a cheap deal or mid level, then that's cool. Is Kelly Oubre a free agent? I think Kelly Oubre is a free agent. But we could get him on a cheaper deal. That's cool. But there's other guys I think I would rather have. I'd rather have over Kelly Oubre. So Kelly Oubre is a so for me. Dylan Brooks. I'm not really too sold on Dylan Brooks. He's like a last. If we had no other option, he's like a last option for me to get because we definitely gonna need some dogs on this team. Guys that's gritty, guys that give effort. 'Cause that's what I saw in the playoffs that we didn't really have. We didn't have guys with the effort, the energy, the physicality, all that was a question mark. I only saw Isaac Okoro. Let me see what you said. You said say Dylan Brooks, and I am. Dylan Brooks, I don't know, man. But like I said, if the Cavs was to get what if the Cavs, what he said, yeah, like I'm not too sold on Dylan Brooks, man. Like that would have to be a last option for me, but I'm not. I hear people talk because they putting him to Cleveland, bro. They making him as a number one target for us because of the whole, what he does, the little villain character he plays, man. I'm not. Dylan Brooks is not what Cleveland need, but if it comes to it, then sure. But I'm not really, like I said, I'm not sold on it, bro. So you don't have to worry about me bringing up Dylan Brooks. I'm not too sold on it, um, but no, so with Kobe Altman though, let me see what you said. No way on Brooks. He hit Spider down low. Nah, I ain't look. I ain't even forget about that.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yeah, yeah, I ain't forget about that, man. Yeah, that's one. That's one to remember. I don't even think Spider want him on the team, right? But I'm just looking at it. But then also we seen in the past though, right? There have been players in the past that had altercations and they end up being on the same team in the future. It happened. Like you could look at the whole what we had. We had the Kobe and Matt Barnes thing. That was something slight. You had the um that what was it, Kobe and Ron Artest. There has been players that had altercations and then they end up being teammates. Or you go further back and go to the 90s if you want to, but the whole thing is we need some physical guys, and Dylan Brooks is a guy I guess you could say is physical and stuff like that. His 3-point shot is iffy. He's capable of shooting three, but his shot is like it's iffy. But he is how tall is Dylan Brooks? I don't even know how tall he is, but I get it though, man. He probably was short. Yeah, 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 yeah. Last option, man. I'm not really too. Yeah, I'm good on that, bro. I'm not. Trust me, I'm good. But last option, like I said, bro. So we just got to see how the market is. But and I have like Kobe and Kobe words. Let me read this right. I don't have the audio, but Kobe Altman said the development has continued, and I think he wants that. He wants those expectations. He feels the urgency. Kobe Altman said he's already investing in a home gym for himself this offseason, which is remarkable for a guy his age to be thinking about. Okay, I need to get stronger. I need to get better. And there's real upside, obviously, with him. And that's the balance between developing a young roster and also trying to compete. And we're trying to do both. So Kobe almost said that with the whole Evan Mobley getting his own gym at his home. I think that's dope though. I think that's dope. So Dante from the Warriors, he's a Villanova tough like Harden brother. Yeah, he is. He is. That's but Dante, what Dante is like a 2? He play like the 2. Dante, I would say that could be an option for us. I like what we doing for the Warriors. I think that would be an option. You want some Villanova guys, huh? The Villanova guys, yeah, 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 right. Yeah, them Villanova guys. I get it. Sure, I'd rather have Josh Hart over Dante. We can't get Josh Hart. I would definitely if Josh Hart was an option, I would have rather have him. But um, Dante, yeah, he's cool. He's not high on my list though, but he's an option. Yeah, because I'm looking at like guys. I'm trying to get like some big physical guys, man. But Dante, yeah, like I said, it could be an option, right? What you think about what you think about Royce O'Neal or like them guys from the Nets? What you think about that? The wings on the Nets. I like the guys on the Brooklyn Nets too. Um, I was looking at them, and what you think about Harrison Barnes? I know Harrison Barnes. I'm just looking at his size, and he's capable of shooting a three. Um, what you think about Harrison Barnes and those guys on the Brooklyn Nets guys and Harrison Barnes? Mobley is our best. He can't skip leg day though. Yeah, we can. Don't skip leg. Yeah, don't skip leg day, man. We can't have you guys skip a leg day. We can't have the bottom being uneven, man. Do not skip leg day, Evan Mobley. Royce O'Neal would be great. Yeah, I like Royce O'Neal, bro. I like the see. That's a guy that's gritty and an effort guy. And Donovan Mitchell was his homeboy, so that would be that'd be dope. Cam Johnson, and the only thing with Cam Johnson, I wouldn't mind Cam Johnson, but we realistically, do you really think we have a chance? Because Cam Johnson I think he's out of our price range. I don't think we have a chance with Cam Johnson. Bonds might be a great vet with right skill. I like Bonds, man. I like the Bonds addition, man. And if Bonds was to come here, I think he would obviously. I think he would start over Isaac Okoro, but and he won a championship. He got he's a vet. I like what he did with the Kings. The Kings probably bring him back maybe, but we could get him on a cheaper deal, mid level. I would look at Bonds. It's just we need some players. We need the right players on this bench. We need shooting for sure though. O'Neal's under contract, need to trade. Yeah, I figured that because I didn't see him on the free agency market. So yeah, he would have to get traded, and I don't know, man. Yeah, that's tough. I would like Royce O'Neal on this team, man, but yeah, that's tough, man. Let me see. Barnes might be the best option we can try. Right? Yeah. So okay. So you all right? So if you had to pick, right, Harrison Barnes or Kelly Oubre? Yeah, Harrison Barnes or Kelly Oubre. Me personally, I don't know. I might lean towards Harrison Barnes. Like I said, I'm so on Kelly Oubre, man. Harrison Barnes is he's tough, and he's a bigger play. He could play small four. You can slide him in at the three and the four. Um, but the quote I had with Kobe Altman when he said about Evan Mobley, I like what Kobe said. You can still develop in the progress, but we are trying to compete at the same time. So that should have been clear once you gave up your young talent for Donovan Mitchell. Everybody already know that. So I like what he said, man. Let me I'm just gonna play this quick audio from Evan Mobley and Kobe Altman. Let me play this quick audio because Evan Mobley talks about it getting stronger.
The discipline experience.
Definitely was different experience as far as the difference in like regular season and postseason. It's just like a learning experience. It was a lot of our first time, so just learning the environment and how like the physicality's picked up, how calls are not called, and just everything, the whole dynamic of it. That's really what I take from it.
What is sticking with you right now as you head towards the off season?
Just getting better. That's what I'm thinking about right now. You gotta keep moving forward and just thinking about all the things I'm gonna do in the off season to get better.
Is there a specific area that you feel like you need to grow in based on what happened in these playoffs against the Knicks, and if so, what is it?
Obviously, just being in the weight room for sure. That has always been a thing, and then from there, just getting with the coaches and talking with them what they think I should work on, and just going from there.
Experience.
In terms of the disappointment of the last 10 days, but also what we got going forward.
Respectfully, there's been a lot of external noise about his future, and given the history here as well, do you want to quash any of that?
With JB, I haven't heard that. And certainly not from me. You know, me and JB did exit interviews with together with every player, and I think for us, it's like it always is the summer and how we can grow together in the summer, how we stay connected. Player development remains a big focus for us. Chris talked about, obviously the lack of experience, and then there's also in terms of physical maturity that you get going through these playoffs, getting stronger, understanding the competitive nature, the physicality, the focus that you have to have. This is going to be a big offseason for us, and setting up players for success this offseason going into next year will be big, and that's what we spoke about together.
So yeah, I like there will be changes. So that all that y'all really sticking to the host. Kobe Altman say he not gonna make no changes. Kobe Altman will make changes, bro. He just can't come out and say I'm gonna make changes. Like he's not gonna be that brief about it. So he will be making changes. And the whole Evan Mobley adding his own gym and wanting to get stronger. I like that. I like the work ethic the youngin is providing for us, man. You said Barnes. I think I like Oubre age, but Barnes aging out a bit, but more reliable. Oubre might shoot better next to Spider and DJ. All that across space. Yeah, I could see that, man. Barnes is only he not that long in the tooth, but he like 3 years older than Kelly Oubre. And Kelly Oubre, like I said, his let me see. I want to see his 3-point percentage. What's Kelly Oubre 3-point percentage? And is Kelly Oubre going to be healthy, man? If Kelly Oubre can stay on the court, that's cool. But Kelly Oubre shot 31% from the three. This season he shot 31%. He shot lower than Okoro. Now I'm pretty sure he'd be. You feel like they respect Kelly Oubre shot more than Okoro shot. That's how you feel. Like I said, I wouldn't mind, and he's left-handed, so I wouldn't mind seeing Kelly Oubre if that's an option that is up there. Then take it. But like you said, I like Harrison Barnes also. He's a little more, reliable, man. Harrison Barnes played all 82 games this season. He played 77 games last season. Harrison Barnes is shooting 37% from the three. The year before that, he shot almost 40%, but he's shooting 37% from the three right now. So I'm just if I'm going by the percentages, I'm just looking at the percentages though. With the percent, Kelly Oubre is not that crazy from the three, but if you want to say they respect his shot more than Isaac Okoro. And Kelly Oubre he's athletic. He does other stuff too, but I think they will respect Oubre more. Okoro is shooting wide open. Yeah. Yeah, nah, agree. I think because if you do that, right, let's say Kelly Oubre or Harrison Barnes come, then Isaac Okoro will be going to the bench. I just want Isaac Okoro to get the right development. Because he's still young, bro. Isaac Okoro, he does great on defense. The only thing we're concerned about is him spacing out the floor and shooting the three. I think everything else he do fairly well. He do a good job guarding the guards. He do a good job on that. But Isaac Okoro, I want to hopefully the shooting coach is helping him out, giving him the help he need. But this is Isaac Okoro this is going to be going into year 4 of Isaac Okoro. So we saw flashes of Isaac Okoro. But if he could be a consistent 3-and-D guy, but as far as right now, I think some people think he just should come off the bench. and that's cool, man. I just want him to develop. I just want him to develop. That's all, man. I don't want to give up on no Isaac Okoro, man. He just needs the development. He could be that with us. But like I said, we got a window, right? Okoro has potential, but need better size and shooting at the three. Yeah. That if he get the shooting down pat, yeah, and better size. Like he do a good job on the guards. I know sometimes he had to guard the like the DeRozans of the world sometimes, but yeah. Hopefully Isaac Okoro and um Mobley is and you know what? Let's not leave out Jared Allen, man. But hey, we need everybody in the gym, yo. Everybody need to. They should be in the gym as we speaking right now. Like they should be in the gym every day. But yeah, Okoro most likely whoever we bring, if we bring in guys like that, he will most likely be moved to the bench. I don't think we're gonna be bringing no Harrison Barnes or Kelly Oubre off the bench. So I think Okoro will be pushed to the bench at that point. But hopefully he do like he hopefully that increase because what he shot. I'm going 36%. But let me see off my head, but let me see. Isaac Cole shot about. No, he did. He shot 36%. Okay, he shot 36% from the three. So if maybe Isaiah Crow will take a jump, maybe, but 36% from the three is not. I know he don't. I know that sometimes he's not the jacking on threes, but 36% is not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. But before I close out, man, the Evan Mobley, that's I just hope he I know he's taking this serious, man. I hope everybody else is working just as hard as Evan Mobley. So I think the home gym is cool for him. And I would like to see Isaiah Mobley next year too. I hope he is able to be on the roster fully. Or he will be on the roster, but he need to be on like he need to be on the let me see. Cause I definitely want to see Isaiah Mobley next year. You're right. All of them need to be in the gym. Allen has frame. He needs to get ripped strong. Even DG needs to get in the gym to bump Yeah, DG also. They all need to be in the gym. Yo, you see how Curry is? Like, remember Curry? Curry was like small. Curry not Curry. He got stronger. Like you could see it. He got stronger. That pushing Curry around. Curry don't be getting pushed around like that no more. You can see like the difference in Curry. Over the years, Curry has got stronger. So DG could definitely get stronger. So they all need to be in the gym, man. But Evan Mobley, like we all believe it, I think he will take another leap next season. He have to take this leap next season. I don't know how big the leap going to be, but if we're going to keep Jared Allen, I need Evan Mobley to take this leap um and Mobley cares. You got some athletes that don't have love for the game. Like Pat Bev recently came out and said, they're just trying to collect a check or they just don't have the love. But Mobley, I think, love this game. His family love the game. And I like that. He's not like a wild type of player that's always in like, nonsense stuff. Mobley's laid back, barely talk, cool, and he still bring it on the court. And I'm glad we don't have those type of players that's always in the bad side of the media. But we do need to get tougher, man, and more physical. We need some physical guys. But I'm just glad we don't have dumb type of guys that bring a negative light on the team. You know what I mean? And I was thinking of Curry. Yeah, it's right. We was thinking the same thing. Stephen Curry. So DG definitely could do it, man. But yeah, DG definitely could do it. Absolutely. And you see, before I close out, you see these guys right here. You remember, like I'm just looking at Evan Mobley. You have Giannis. We remember when Giannis came. Look at Giannis now, man. Giannis is a monster right now. Giannis is a beast. Yeah, Giannis is a beast, man. So Evan Mobley, he will put on some type of muscle. 10 pounds and better, 10 pounds and better. Try to add some more muscle to that frame. Jared Allen too, get stronger in this off season, man. But yeah, man, that's it. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about, man. Shout out to Tom K for coming through, man. But look, um, the Donovan Mitchell trade rumors, man, I'm tired of hearing it. I don't even care about it. So I just wanted to make sure we get better in this off season. Once the playoffs end, I just can't wait till the playoffs is over with, and Kobe can start making some moves, man. You said, let me see, you said AD too. Wait till Mobley grown. Yeah, yeah, right. AD too. AD too, man. AD too. I don't know if you was here, but yeah, AD as well, man. AD as well. Evan Mobley, he could develop. He gonna be that, man. He's definitely gonna be that. Thanks for the stream. Lucky to catch it. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the season is over, so it ain't really it ain't too much to really going to be talking about except for trying to make the moves. Trying to trade for this player and that player. It really ain't too much cash news to talk about, but it is what it is, man. But shout out to you, man. You just got finished listening to Tune In Sports, and that has been my time. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and it's free to subscribe. So why not, man? But thank you, man. Thank you. Thank y'all, whoever tuning in on the playback. And I am signing out.